Now the next section we're going to talk about is groups. Now groups are great to grow your connections as well as position yourself as an expert. Alright, so firstly we need to discover what is a group. How do we find the relevant groups? How do we join those groups and then engage in the groups? Alright, so when you're in LinkedIn, to find groups, simply go over to work, click the drop down and then click groups. This will bring up a section of LinkedIn that has all the groups. So you can see these are the groups that I belong to, and you can see today's highlights and there's a breakdown of some of the posts. If you want to look for different groups, we could click discover, and again LinkedIn serves groups based on the information that we've put into our profile. So off their algorithm, they're recommending groups that would be relevant to the information we've put on our profile. So they're already trying to make sure that you only join relevant groups. They obviously don't want you to join a phishing group if you're in recruitment. So once you've then found a couple of groups, it is recommended that we don't join more than 4 to 5 groups, because you need to be active and engaged in those groups. And if you join more than 4 or 5, it simply becomes logistically a nightmare and you'll never give it the attention and the rewards will not be there. So keep it tight. Make sure you join 4 or 5 relevant groups. Remember, when we join new groups, to learn and engage with fellow members. So people join these groups to learn, to share information, to share knowledge. So make sure that when we're posting in these groups, we're not doing anything that's salesy. Post pure value. If you have questions, ask questions. If you can answer questions in the comments, do that, because then that helps establish credibility. So it's really important just to be thoughtful of the etiquette within groups. So once you've found a few groups, you obviously then join them. Then when engaging in groups, you need to focus on how to add value to the group. So as we said, don't be selling, lead with value first, share good content related to the group subject matter. And a great tip is in a group is to ask open-end questions to drive feedback and engagement. So if there's a trend or something that you notice in the industry, go to the group and ask a question and encourage the engagement and the feedback. Then once people start engaging with the comments and that within the group, then you can always reach out to them and connect with them, so that we're building our connections and then we're tapping into new people and tapping into the members of the group. So you could send all the members of the group a personal invitation saying, hey, I'm also a member of Marketing Executives, I'd love to connect. It would be much easier if you've actually engaged with them once or twice first. But it's a great way to meet new people and make new connections and establish your credibility.